All right, I've dragged the graphics into the folder here, and I'll just remind you where I got those from, where I had a series of PNGs. And like usual, we try and keep things organized. So I grabbed all of those, dragged them in. While they're here though, you can see that they've got this white background while the ones here don't. And that's because we haven't told Unity that. So if I select them, I go over to the right here into the inspector. Now everything that you do to change things in Unity shows up in the right. And that top menu there, I changed to Sprite 2D. Okay, and when I click off that, it's going to ask me to apply. And I now have more coins I can use. So to show you how those other ones were created, I'm going to shift and select all of these, drag them in, and it asks you, what do you want to call this animation? So I'll call it second coin at this point. Save it. And you'll see now I've got this single coin there. And if I play it, they get collected. It doesn't. Okay? Because it's a different object in the game. So I've now got that. We now need to add some features to this. So whenever you've got a component in Unity, you select it either here or over here, whichever place you've got it. And down the bottom right, you'll see Add Component. And in this case, we're adding some physics because it's just a graphic at this point. It sits in the background, doesn't affect anything. And we're going to add the rigid body 2D physics. So you can see there, it's now got a rigid body. Now if I play it at this point, it's going to do something that we don't want. Or maybe you do want. Maybe you do want your coins to have gravity. Maybe you want things starting and dropping down. So what's happened there is automatically it's given a gravity scale of 1. If I change that to 0 and play it now, you'll see it just sits there, hovering. And that's pretty much all it does at this point. Okay? The next thing we need to the coin is to add a collider. So the way a collider works is it's an invisible feature in the graphic. You can set the size of it, so you can make a collider smaller than the graphic or larger than the graphic if you want to refine when things happen. But a collider is essentially this shape that when it hits another collider, it can cause an effect. So we want to add a collider to this. And again, it's in the physics. Because the coin's a circle, circle collider is probably the most appropriate. And if I play it now, I have colliders on the little robot. Oh, and now it's knocking it around. Okay, because it's got physics, it got pushed a bit and headed off in that direction. And now it's sort of wandering off into space there. All right. So I'll reset the game there. Now, the next thing you actually need to do with these, I'm scrolling up and down in the inspector there, by the way. This is untagged. So if you remember in Animate, we used to have to give things an instance name. This is the same thing as that. So in Animate, you go give it an instance name. In Unity, you give it a tag. Now, I could give it the tag CoinSprite, which is something I've already created, but you won't have that there. So I'm going to add this. We add a tag. When it lets me. There we go. And I'll just put second coin and save it. All right. So we've got our tag. Now we go back to our coin, and up here you'll see I've got second coin as an option, which I can tag it to. So again, we create our objects, you give them physics, and you need to tag them. So you need to give them that instance name like you'd see in Animate. And in this case, it's called a tag. All right. It's pretty much ready to be scripted. So I've already given you some script on Google Classroom, which you can copy in, but you need to actually create one as it is. So I'm going to go to my scripts folder and right click and create C# script. All right. And think of an appropriate name for it. You might want to use this for collecting lots of different items. You might have, say, different items with different qualities. You might have things that affect health. And I'm just wondering if you've got a question back down there. No? Seb? Do you have a question or anything? No? That's all right. You have different items that are like health or coins, bonuses, if you're going to spend money to buy things. I don't know what's happening in your games yet, but part of the mechanics. You could call this something like colliders if you want, or score manager is what I call mine, because I consider health and any bonus points and things like that a score. So you could call it whatever you like, but make it meaningful. Then I'll just leave it at SCO. When you double click on it, it opens up an empty one. So what I suggest you do is you get my code, copy and paste it over the top of everything there, because the next thing you need to do after that is you need to make sure that whatever you called your tag, so remember I tagged the coin, and I'll show you mine. Whatever you call the tag, you need to name that exactly here. So the way it works is we're using this standard assets folder or namespace. We've got what I call score manager, so that's the name of it. You'll notice that it's named that here and here. Then we have what we call a trigger event. So on trigger enter 2D, we've got a collider. Other just means another object that's not the robot itself. So it's not bumping into itself, it's bumping into other objects. So if the other is a coin sprite, we destroy the game object. The next level of this is to add scores, which I won't do now because it's a bit to work with straight off, but we're going to start building this code up so that you can really get your game functioning as a proper game. So today, I want you to at least start this so that next week we can start adding the other parts to it. It can be just a prototype at this point. It doesn't have to be your main game, but you do want to play around with this so you understand it. All right, and the last thing you have to do though, once you do have it, you need to actually drag the script that's been created onto the object. Okay, I've already got the script on there. You can either drag it up that way or you can drag it over into the inspector. And you'll see here, down the bottom, I've got score manager script on this. So I haven't put any script on to manage that coin there. So it'll still do the weird little thing it does. But I could add that coin into the script by naming it as well and make another collision. Okay? You could even make it destroy the robot as an object.
So make it kill.
Yeah, yeah. This coin that you didn't realise was a dangerous coin. So give that a try and copy the script in. It's the easiest way to make sure it works, but you do need to name the tag what you put in the script. All right? I'll stop the recording.